when you consider the all-in-one solution, we've done some of the lead generation, some of the marketing. The Chime fills the role of the CRM.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you have in terms of transaction management? I see dot loop there.
Yeah.
Brokerman. What other?
That dot loop command is actually the tool that all Keller Williams agents need to use as a CRM that they get. So that's their system of record where they also have to record their opportunities. Let's jump into the Chime dot loop sync, which is again a very straightforward sync. It's a sync with the address book. I need to point out, and it's worth pointing out that there is a dot loop integration built into Chime. It sits there, and what this integration does, so the one built by Chime, it makes sure that once you're working on preparing a transaction in Chime, you can export it, so it can move that data from that transaction into dot loop. That's great. That's functionality that PieSync is not offering. But what PieSync is doing that this integration does not is it's that constant background sync, because sure enough, data is prone to change constantly. The data doesn't just live in that one transaction, that one or loop, as dot loop likes to call it. People move. People move. People's contact data change. Their email address changes. It changes all of the time. Not constantly, but if you have a large enough database, it becomes really messy over time. And PieSync, having these two systems, Chime and dot loop, along with the address book and the field mapping that comes with it, constantly talk two-way with one another without you having to worry about it. That's the power of PieSync. It just sits, runs there in the background, and it makes those changes. Those minute changes make sure that your database is up to date all the time, regardless of when you're making a change in dot loop, whether the actual customer is making the change in dot loop, because they could do that as well. Those changes will sync back into Chime as well as the other way around.